The coalition of civil society organizations for peace and good governance has accused the French government of indirectly aiding Boko Haram by failing to task its allies on Nigeria's borders to take action in the direction of getting rid of what is left of the insurgents. The group made the accusation during a protest march to the French embassy in Abuja to register their displeasure over what they said amounts to tacit support of the jihadists in the Middle East and North Africa, which has helped to reinforce Boko Haram activities in the area of arms supply. National President of the coalition, Jonathan Oguche, while addressing the press at the protest march, said the group strongly believes that the government of France has failed to fully commit herself to the fight against terrorism in the Lake Chad region, as it has allowed the insurgents to find fertile grounds to regroup in France's allies like Chad, Cameroon, and Niger Republic.
France reportedly has long-term economic and geopolitical interests that has made it an active sponsor of the carnage that was visited on the region by Boko Haram. It has done this covertly and overtly. On the one front, France tested support for jihadists in the Middle East and the North Africa, which often involve the fueling of weapons to these terrorists in the guise of opposition fighters.
The group maintained that instead of joining efforts with the multinational joint task force to finally end what remains of Boko Haram insurgents, Nigerian troops and military as a whole is now being targeted for negative media report, while Boko Haram gets positive rating in a charge that is allegedly led by pro-French news wires. They urge the federal government to stop subsidizing exports to these countries if they fail to play the roles expected of them in the joint military agreement.
These new recruits, trained by French-speaking mercenaries, have been uncovered to be behind a new attempt to make it appear Boko Haram has bounced back. We know this new country will again dismiss this accusation without marshalling facts to support their deniers. We therefore make it categorically clear through this protest that the denial without hard fact to collaborate is unacceptable.
The coalition concluded that the only way France and her allies like Niger, Chad, and Cameroon could clear themselves of complicity in the continuous strengthening of Boko Haram is for them to show commitment in real terms by fighting the insurgents to a standstill.